Hey everybody, this is Adam from the Robots in Disguise forums, and today I'm going to be explaining how to create a simple fletching bot. After you log in, you're going to click the OSRS environment and click New Bot. After you click New Bot, you're going to click Create Map after you've named your bot. Ensure that while you're creating your map, that your north-seeking arrow is facing north, otherwise the bot calibration will not work. You can do this by clicking on your compass. After you hear 3 audible beeps, you're going to discover the area you plan on botting. For fletching, I'm not required to move, therefore you will not be discovering any of the map. Click Finish after you're done. After map calibration, you will select Calibrate Bot so that you can set up your world items. World items are anything in the game that can be interacted with to complete a specific action. For this specific bot, we are only required one world item, which is the bank chest. This seems to be the best angle I could find for this specific world item. Select Pre-Configure World Item and select New Item. Click Add under Key Colors and select the colors that are similar in color for each combination. For instance, I'm going to be selecting all the red first. First, select all the red in the chest. And then once all the red is selected, you're going to be selecting the gold trim surrounding the chest. You'll notice that there's going to be a blue box that is around the world item. That basically means that Genesis is accepting your inputs and that it could be configured as a world item. It is always recommended to ensure that you click as much of the world item as you possibly can. After world item configuration, you're going to ensure that you have the correct tab in your bank open. I also set up my bank to be closed with the escape button. I do this mainly because it causes less misclicks when calibration and also speeds up the banking process. You can do that by going to your settings right here, your hotkey settings. Now you're ready to calibrate your first bot. Click the Start Calibration button. After you hear 3 beeps, you're going to select the interface item. When doing this, you want to be very specific to avoid any misclicks. Genesis has the ability to not accept misclicks during the calibration, but it's important to avoid them if possible because it could assist in making a very unsuccessful calibration session and force you to redo everything you did. Okay, now that you've calibrated your bot, you're going to click Finish. Once the GUI pops up, it's going to look like this: a smooth flow of actions in the correct order for which you executed them. If you click on the action, you actually have the ability to edit what the action is looking for on the screen. You can change how many it withdraws or how many it makes by doing this, for example. You can also swap out interface items. An interface item is anything that is in the inventory. Here's the calibration data, which shows which actions were performed and where they were performed at. The calibration data is extremely important when troubleshooting issues with Genesis. Next is the biometric screen. This shows the clicks that were made during your calibration, the rest areas for your mouse, and also action timings for your clicks, how long they were clicked and how long they were unclicked. Once you're done, you can click Start Bot and start botting. Enjoy.